Hey, so it is Thursday, and guess what we do on Thursday? Bianca Business Tea on Thursday. And what is that? Every Thursday, I come to you and I give you some business tips and tricks that you can now implement into your business to see some immediate results, right? So let's get to it. For those who do not know me, my name is Bianca Robinson. I am a global project manager. I'm in the business of aligning strategic opportunities for my clients that will produce profitable results, but I'm all about having your bank account reflect your work ethic. But the only way we can do that is by focusing on money generating activities. I believe that if you have the right processes in your business, productivity will increase. Well, processes, productivity, guess what? You're going to get some extra money. And so that's going to help you increase your profit. And so we do a lot of business diversifying over here. I want to show you how to make a whole bunch of money working less and making more. And how are we going to do that? Automations and systems and strategies. So I help with that over here. That's what I do. But enough about me. You came here for the tea. Tea time. Let me drink my tea. Okay, so let's get started. Today, I want to talk about the 3 things you need to consider when you are working in a public place, right? When you're working at that Starbucks, when you're working at Corner Bakery, whatever is not, I'm in my office now, but when you're not working in your office, when you are working in public places. And so I want to talk to you today about that. And so before you pick a place to work, the one thing I want you to do is, what work do you need to complete? Do you need to record some videos, right? I knew today I needed to record videos so I wouldn't be in a public place, right? I need to be in a place where it's quiet, right? Are you studying? Are you creating courses? Are you reading? What is your agenda for today? The agenda that you have for the day determines where you're going to work for the day, right? So if I was just, if I was in Canva today and today was one of my creative days, I don't need it to be quiet, right? So I could work in a Starbucks, I could work in a Panera, I could work in a loud place because I don't need to focus, right? I'm just being creative. And so therefore, I don't need it to be quiet. But if I'm working on, consultations, talking to a client, doing pitch proposals, and I really need to concentrate, I'm not working at a Starbucks or a Panera. If I don't have an office, I'm probably going to work at a library, right? Because I need to concentrate and it's quiet and there's not a lot of moving around. And so that's probably where I will work. Number 2. What setting does that require, right? We kind of touched on part 1, but what setting does it require, right? The setting that it requires determines on how best you work. When I do my homework, I don't want to do it. So I need to work in a Starbucks because I need to see other people working to motivate me to work. And so I cannot do my homework in a Starbucks, even though that's probably where I should do it. I need to see up, even though I don't know what they're working on. It looked like they're working on homework, so I should work on my homework too. So, it depends on what you need to get your job done. I'm not in the creative space, right? I am analytical. And so therefore, when I do analytical things, I need it to be quiet because I am concentrating. But when I do creative things, I don't really care what's around me, right? Because that's not my area of genius. But you might be a creative and you might like to say, you know what? When I'm working on that website, I need to be in this certain type of environment, to get my creative juices flowing. Well, if you're not in your right environment, those juices probably are not going to flow. I have a client, when she is writing her book, she needs a certain type, of sweater on, a certain type of socks. She needs a certain type of coffee. She need a certain type of mood. She needs a certain type of candle. Like, she's setting her mood. You got to know how to set your mood for what it is that you're trying to do and when you're going to do it, okay? So if it's content, you might not want it to be noisy, right? Because you might need to concentrate. If you're creating a course, and you're going to do a lot of recording, I don't want to bad your recording and I hear your kids and everybody else in the background, right? I don't want that. So you might want to do that when the kids are quiet or you're in a quiet place, right? So it just depends on what setting you require to get your job done. But you also want to realize what setting does the customer or client that's going to receive that require. You might not need it to be quiet to record your course, but I'm going to need it to be quiet when I buy it, when I'm listening to it. I don't want to hear all the other stuff in the background. So you want to have what you need in mind, but also what does your client or customer who's going to get that product or who's going to get that course or who's going to get, whatever it is that they're buying from you, what do they require too? Third thing, right? You with me? Third thing. how long you plan to work on this, right? How long you plan to work on this? You plan to work on it all day? If you plan to say, you know what, I'm going to drop my kids off at school at 7 o'clock and I don't have to pick them up from school at 4 o'clock. And so I need to be at a place where I can kind of work on this all day with no interruptions. You might want to work at the library if you don't have an office, right? You might want to work at the library. But listen, if I'm working on something all day and I'm in a place, that means that I'm going to need food. I'm going to need something to drink. I need a bathroom. I'm going to need something. So when it depends on how, like right now, I'm redoing content. I need to see other people working to motivate me to work. And so therefore, I'm probably going to work in a public place. I'm probably not going to work in my office. Well, I'm not going to work at a Starbucks because I got to keep buying coffee. I'm going to be there all day, so I need a place that got free refills. So I probably work at Panera because I like their tea and they got free refills and stuff all day. So I probably would want to work there so I don't spend $100 on coffee and all I got to do is spend $6 and I could just be there all day to get my free refills. And so you don't think about that. I do. I need to be here all day. What type of Wi-Fi they got? What type of Wi-Fi? So if I'm working on something that is like important and I need to be on my computer, I have to work at Starbucks because Panera don't have good Wi-Fi. Especially when they had that lunch rush that come in from 12 to 1 and they tell you right now, we having a lunch rush, the Wi-Fi might be a little janky. Their Wi-Fi is not good, period. So therefore, when I have stuff that I have to do on my computer and it's really important, I don't work at Panera because they don't have good Wi-Fi. When I'm kind of pumping out content and I'm just writing, I could work at Panera because I don't really need my computer. I don't really need the Wi-Fi. I just need to be able to type. Well, I could do that in Pages and Words in my notes. I don't really need that. So you ain't even think about all this. I got you. You need to work with a place that got good Wi-Fi. So Starbucks has the best Wi-Fi. The best. When I say they got the best Wi-Fi, they have the best Wi-Fi. They've never let me down. They have good Wi-Fi. And so therefore, when I'm working on something and they got a due date, I am working at Starbucks. Or if I needed to be quiet, I'm working at the library. So, you didn't even think about that stuff, did you? Okay. So, you need to know, starting off, what do I need to complete today? What's on my to-do list today? Am I doing more creative stuff or more analytical stuff? Do I need my computer or do I just need my notebook? Do I need to be quiet or can it be noisy? Do I need to have my headphones in or is not for that? Is my back? This another thing. How many plugs do they have around them? Panera, they don't have outlets everywhere. Starbucks got an outlet at every table you're going to be in. And so therefore, if you got a janky computer and the Wi-Fi, you need the plug because you're going to be working, you need to go to a place that got plugs. Like, you don't even think about this, do you? I know that's why we here. I got you. I thought about this already. So, more of the story, know what you're going to work on for that day. You should already have your to-do list already for the day about what you're going to work on, what you're going to be productive on. You want to be productive and not busy. So, therefore, what is the productivity schedule for the day? What am I going to work on? What's due? What do I need? You need to kind of know that already, right? Where do I want to work? Am I working in my office? Even though I have an office, it depends on what I'm working on that I'm going to work here. Because remember, I need to see other people working to motivate me to work. Ain't nobody in here but me. So who else I'm seeing working but me? So I need to go into different environments so that I can work on different things. And I can be like, oh, she working, I can work too. And I like to talk. So I be, hey girl, networking and politicking in these different areas. And so I want to be able to do that. And so can't do that in my office. Ain't nobody here but me. So figure out what you want to work on, what's required, what elements do you need to get your genius juices flowing, and have that into consideration before you even start. I know, today I'm going to work at Starbucks, tomorrow I'm going to work at Corner Bakery, the next day I'm going to work in the library, today I'm going to work in my office. I kind of know those things, already. And so, plan out your schedule. So, that was our Bianca business tea of the day. You can always email me if you have questions at Bianca@CaydenCayConsulting.com. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram at Cayden Cay Consulting. You can follow my personal page at the Bianca Experience on Instagram and kind of all those places. But I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.